Well, it is Friday. Finally Friday. Doesn't mean much to me because I'll be working again tomorrow, but we are back out here on this absolute Wisteria and privet infested job. So we had a few inconveniences yesterday. We hit some metal, we ruined some brand new teeth, it poured down rain. I only got about a half a day's worth of work done, and there went that loud truck. But we're back out here today. It's a new day, and hopefully we're gonna get this section done today and then get started on the next section across the street. So let's take a look at what we got in case you didn't see the last video, and we'll get started. All right, got Big Munch, and she is a mess because I did not blow off this machine yesterday because it was pouring down rain, and everything's still wet. So it is cold out today. It's about 50 degrees, and I am loving it. I don't do summer very well. Anyway, so I had to replace 8 teeth on this head from yesterday because I hit a piece of metal down there. You can see it kind of sticking up right there. Maybe it was hidden in the ground. It ruined 8 teeth on this head, so was what it was. So I got about half of this done. I got to take down that gum tree over there. We'll do that today, but we got to finish this whole section here, and we're just about past all this overgrown privet, and then we get back into these trees and it's not so bad. There's some more privet back in there, but it's nothing like this big canopy. And this is why this privet is so hard to deal with, because it basically looks like a big mushroom, and a lot of times all this overhang hangs down in front of you before you can get to the stem. So you got to cut your way through all of this to get to that, to get the son of gun on the ground. A lot of times it gets hung up because it all kind of grows together. You can see there's one there, and there's like another one over there, and all just kind of canopies up and grows together. I hate this stuff. I hate it. I can't stand it, but it is what it is. So let's get in here. Let's get this finished up. Hopefully we can get most of this ditch as well. There's a down tree over there. It rained yesterday, so that ditch is probably a little bit wetter than what it was, but we'll get started, get done what we can, and let's see what we do. Oh, that wind is kicking it. Well, this part of this job, this lot is done. We are done. This looks good. Really happy with it. So came out looking pretty good, all things considered, especially considering how damn overgrown it was. It was bad in here. I'm gonna recommend the owner get this sprayed. I may go ahead and take a picture and text it to landscaper Greg and try to go ahead and get a price for this for him really quick, because this stuff's going to start to grow back if they don't, because it is for sale. If they don't sell it by spring, this stuff's going to grow back with a vengeance. So we also I got to do that little spot over there across the street as well. That's on the list, though that's not that much, it's not that big. But what I'm going to do now, we don't have a whole lot of time left for today, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just drive the machine down in here and see if I can't cut a line through here and just kind of open this up a little bit in here, kind of get a lay of the land, so to speak, and we'll see what it looks like and try to get ready. Now tomorrow I've got to go do another job tomorrow, so I'm going to be pulling the machine off this job. Probably I'll come back and get it in the morning. And for that job, I've got to take all of these brand new teeth back off and put the old set back on, because the lot we're getting ready to go do had some old mobile homes on it, and I walked it yesterday after I left here in the rain, and it's full of junk and trash and concrete and metal and all kinds of wonderful stuff. So I'm not taking these brand new teeth in there. I already told the owner that. I said, unless you want to pay me an extra $1,000 for a set of new teeth, I'm gonna put the old ones back on, because it's nothing big. It's just it's really just brush. I mean, you can almost do it with a brush cutter. So he's cool with that. So I'm gonna snatch all these teeth back off, and we're gonna start that job tomorrow on Saturday, and probably finish it on Monday, depending on how much we get done tomorrow. And then we'll be back over here on Tuesday, getting this back going again. So let's go over here and take a look what's going on over here and see what it looks like. Okay, we just started this cut into this other side over here. The lot that we just cut is right over there. I just started this lane. I forgot to turn the GoPro on, but we ain't made it far. That's where I came in right there. I ain't made it 20 feet. Let's clean this up a little bit. There's the trailer park right there. Just a little bit. So nice. Oh, we got some metal back here. I see some old fence stuff. That's not good. Why is that back here? Is great for working in tight areas because it's a smaller 64-inch head, but it's not the best for cutting trails, because the cut width, if this is the cutting width, the cut width only goes to the center of the tracks, so it doesn't stick outside the tracks. So as you're going along, the tracks kind of tend to go over the stumps and stuff as you cut. It'll do it, it's just not as good as a wider head like the TMC. Which Prenoth does make this head too in a wider version. It's called the 1900. This is called the 1600. And the reason I got this 1600 was because I originally bought it to run on that John Deere that I had, and it's nowhere near as powerful as this 120, and so I needed the smaller drum because that machine had less power. But I'll tell you this 120 spins this 60-inch head like you would not believe on this Prenoth. here too much. So if we can just kind of open this up, see what we're dealing with, get a better idea what the owners want to do in here. The owner is a developer I do a good bit of work for, and sometimes he changes his mind on things he wants to do, which doesn't bother me none. I just try to have to kind of figure it out as we go along sometimes. Here so I can make my way to the road out there, and we can kind of see what this looks like. See if there's any water or low spots or something I'm going to have to work around, any trash. Just get an idea here. and see what the ground looks like. So give me just a minute, take a look, stay tuned. All right, here's the trail that just got cut. Got the machine parked here, and she is a mess. Look at all this crap on the back of the machine. Look at all this. No. Everybody wants to do mulching until it comes time to clean this thing up. Oh, and then it's just a mess. Oh, privet just makes a mess of stuff. Little things right here, just everywhere. These little seeds. Ugh, Wisteria. It's a mess. She a mess. All right, let's walk down this path, take a look. So there's the ditch right there. So I had to kind of go this way a little bit. It was a little bit too thick over there. And I just wanted to get a path, but he wants to clear out this ditch all the way to the ditch and open that up, which I'm guessing they do so they can get some visibility through here. I'm gonna have to bring the Mini over here to do that, to either cut it with the mulcher or take the probably take the bucket and rip it all out this way and bring it this way, break it off, and then kind of clean it up with either the skid steer. Because if I go that way, that's a big ditch and it's just gonna push, all that stuff's going out towards the sunlight. It's all just gonna fall down the ditch and make a mess. So need to bring the Mini over here and I can rip it out and just stack it up over here. But this is pretty nice through here. I mean, it's got a lot of privet, but I mean, there's not a lot of big trees to work around. It's not tight. That's a little thick over in there with some of that wisteria, but then it kind of opens up right through here. Like that's been cut before. So that's the end. There's the road right there at that little turnaround. Let's walk through here. What's that? A piece of burnt plastic. Okay. So it looks like we got a little right-of-way through here for some storm drainage. That opens up right there. They had some of this marked back here as wetlands, but I don't know. It's not to that corner. It doesn't start till somewhere back in here, but this is doable. Yeah. Once we get past all that crap, if they want to keep going into this, that's doable. So, yeah, we can make this work. We can make this work. So, all right. Well, that's what we got to do. So, I didn't even know this part was even back in here. I hadn't come down the road far enough to even look. You couldn't really see it on the imagery. But yeah, this gives me some room to work here. And then if they wanted to open that up too, I guess we could. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll just have to see what they want to do. But all right, that's what we got. So we'll be back over here probably on Tuesday. Back at it. So we're gonna go to another new job tomorrow. Loud trucks. So we're going to a new job tomorrow. Originally had that job scheduled back in the summer, and then the owner, he lives out of town. He called me and said he had something happen with the county. I don't know, whatever. So it got delayed, and then he called me out of the blue about a week ago and was like, hey man, I need you to get that job done ASAP. And I'm like, kind of in the middle of a lot of other things at the moment, but try to make it work. So he's coming into town tomorrow, late tomorrow night. So I want to get over there and get started tomorrow before he gets here, because I'll take Sunday off and he can go over there and take a look at it on Sunday, and then we'll finish it. It's 3 acres, but it's really light. Not a lot to it. No big trees to work around. It's really just some light brush. Should go through it pretty quick. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow and Monday, and then we'll be back over here. And I'll bring this machine. I'll probably go and bring the Mini back over here, and we'll start knocking this out. So, all right. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I will check you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.